Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And yes, we got the old truck right here and we're going to pick up something. Hey guys, here we are with our new to me 1983 Yamaha Vision XZ550 everything. First time out in the sunlight in how long?
Since Katrina?
Since Katrina?
Yeah.
Wow.
Almost.
That's 18 years?
Water up about
Yeah.
right there
During Katrina.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ran it after Katrina.
I don't remember.
Don't remember. We'll find out.
Probably did.
Yeah.
I remember dragging it out in the back and starting it up a couple times.
This thing is awesome. One of my favorite things about this bike is that I know nothing about it. And that's what makes it, you get to learn. You get to learn new stuff.
Yeah.
This thing is sweet. And there's black under there.
It's got some black?
Yeah.
Paint still exists under there?
There is still paint under there. We're going to find out how much because we're driving to the car wash. Okay guys, we have it all loaded up in the back of the truck and we're at a car wash. So we're going to go ahead and clean it up a bit before I get it home and see how good it's going to look. I think there's some black under here. We got some surface rust and let's see how much of that actually comes off. Now let's give it a good cleaning. So guys, there it is. 1983 Yamaha XZ550 Vision. It's actually an XZ550RK, and I think the RK stands for really cool. We went ahead and gave it a good pressure washing so I could bring it home a little cleaner. It's got 13,339 miles on it. It needs some love, but I'm the guy to give it to it. So guys, this Yamaha XZ550RK came from a local subscriber to the channel. I got an email just randomly. Said, hey, I got a motorcycle I think you may be interested in for your channel. Oh, by the way, look, the throttle is free. That's nice. I've got a motorcycle you may be interested in for your channel. I said, cool. I said, where are you located? That was my response. He said, New Orleans. I said, I'm in. I didn't even know what it was because it's right here. And it was 30 minutes away. I'll take it. We have everything. He's the original owner. He bought this thing in 1983. We just couldn't locate the key. It's been undercover. It's had kind of a tumultuous life. It did survive Hurricane Katrina. So John, the guy I got it from, this is his second Yamaha Vision. The first one got hit by a train. No, he wasn't on it, thankfully. Story goes is he worked at the TV station down in New Orleans and they used to lock their bikes up to this post on the side of the railroad tracks. He got there, people had already parked. He didn't have a spot to park his and chain it to the post. So he just parked it right next to him. Apparently somebody tried to steal it, drug it away from its location and then dropped it. Then the train came and did the rest. So he did what everybody who loves a Vision would do. You just replace it with the same thing. He just got a year newer. This thing is Going to be loads of fun. First thing I want to do right now is I want to see if there's any black left on this tank. I believe that there might be. This is just, it was undercover. This is just, thank you for living in Louisiana. This is just humidity that just caused this. But it looks like there's black under there. So let's get some sandpaper and a little bit of water and let's see what happens. Okay, I've got some 400 grit sandpaper. Just got a little line so we can see the before and after. And just some soapy water and hopes and dreams. And some of you guys may be saying, Eric, well, there's no way you can bring this tank back. And you may be right. But if you remember what this guy used to look like, it didn't show up like this. So they can look better. And let's be honest, it really can't get worse, right? Anything I'm doing to it is good for it. So, because even if I sand this down, I don't have any usable paint under there, at least I'll have it smooth to be painted. So let's get to work. Okay. See if we just get to look like that, that'd be pretty good. Let's see, we got fingers crossed. This is just 400 grit sandpaper, so. Trying to maintain our stripes. Let's see. Let's give it a wipe. Dude, that's got more black than rust. I think I can deal with that. Let's do some more. Yes. I love it. We'll work our way up. This is 400. We'll go to 600, 1,000, stuff like that to see if we can get it. This is just to see if we can save it. Come on now. Come on now. This is just soap. Dawn, I think, is in here. We're gonna rinse it off. Let me get some more. Oh yeah. And once we get the fairing off, we'll be able to do a little bit more around here too. This is just a good first run. Let's hose it off. Definitely more black than rust. Let's keep going. It's still rough, don't get me wrong, but it looks way better. I'm gonna try polishing it, see if any more of it comes off. We're just testing it. Again, I can't make it worse. Let's give it a wipe. I'm not mad at that. Let's see what this sucker looks like. Let's pull this tape off. Because you may be saying it's rough, and I agree. But I'm not mad at that. This doesn't bother me. I could, look, if I do a little bit more, guys, this was 5 minutes of work. It looks way better around that side than it does on this side. It looks black on the other side. Yeah, we can get there. We're gonna keep at this. We're just gonna testing it just to see what we can do. Let me try some. I've got, that I've used in the past, I've got some of this black that adds a little bit of color to it. So let's see if it makes a difference. Guys, I don't know about you, but this looks pretty good. You get up close, you can see the rust through there. I'm not done yet. I think I can bring more of it back But remember, it used to look like this. The other side looked like that, and now it's shiny. Dude, this is awesome. I ran through and did the front too. Let's get this side done. Let's see how good it looks. So guys, here we are. We polished it up somewhat. I mean, a good first pass everywhere. I mean, a very quick pass. We'll do more on the tank once we get a key, and because we'll be able to pull the seat off, then pull the tank off, because we got to clean out the inside of the tank. And then once we do that, we'll be able to get under here all the way around. We'll get it so much better. You saw what this tank looked like just a little while ago. I would rather take the half hour that it took to go ahead and see if it's worth saving before I go buy some paint, because I believe that they're only original once, and to me, I'd rather keep it this way. I think it's so awesome. This bike is going to be loads of fun. Guys, I want to be very clear. This is not good on the scale of things. It's great from where it was, but on the scale of good to great, no. This is, it's smooth, it's almost shiny, but it still has some rust in there. There's still some rust in there that you can see. It's a little harder to see, and we'll do some more, see if we can get that off, but it is light years from where it was. I mean, I'm about 6 feet away from it right now, and it looks pretty good, you know. If I fly by you on the interstate doing 70 miles an hour, you're gonna say that's awesome. I'm a huge proponent of what can we do to make it better. I couldn't make it worse. So why not take a little time and energy and see what happens? And this thing is awesome. I think the wheels are gonna do the same. These wheels are gonna clean up. This engine is gonna clean up, because the reason why I know these wheels are gonna clean up is this guy, his wheels used to look like this. And these wheels aren't perfect, but you know what? They're a lot better than what they were, because they used to look like this. So our next step is to pull this ignition off so we can get a code from the ignition so we can order a key. So guys, that's one thing I wanted to touch on. If you have the resources, so to speak, or if you know the tips and tricks, like I don't have a key, darn, don't have a key. But if you know that, one, older Hondas either have it stamped on the ignition, later ones started stamping it on the actually underside of the ignition so people couldn't go get keys made. And then I'll have a key for here, here, and here, one key. And guys, it's only $18.95 for two on eBay. So once I have the key code, I'll be good to go. And this thing is going to be awesome. Once we have the key, then we can start to figure out everything else. We'll pull the fairing, the lower fairing off so we can get to the engine, and we'll bore scope it. We'll do all that stuff so we can see what it looks like on the inside and see if it turns over, all that other stuff. If not, go to plan B, C, and D to make sure we can get the engine to spin over. It's all something. You fix the first thing so you can figure out what the next thing is. So the first thing we have to fix is we need a key so we can figure out what's next. But this is awesome. Guys, I want to thank John, the original owner of this guy, for being such a great caretaker of this motorcycle over the years, and for reaching out, because he knew he wanted, it was either junk it or find somebody that could do something with it. And fortunately, I'm that guy that's going to do something with it. I like the view of these two guys hanging out with each other. So guys, stay tuned for more Yamaha Vision content coming soon. And as always, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day. Dang, look how big this thing is. I think I have a vision. GoPro, stop recording.